lot going on today. Everybody take a look at the outback. We can see pretty dry right now. All the plants out there need a lot of water today because it's just been so dry over the last several days, and they're going to get that wish as we head into this afternoon and likely over the next few days. Rain's in the forecast out there, so promising news as we head out there. Unfortunately, it's going to come in the form, in the area of some severe weather, so we'll be watching that over the next few days, including this afternoon. 80 degrees right now, 82 now outside. It feels like 87. The winds are calm. Now we are watching today the heat as well as the severe weather chances out there, so you need to plan accordingly if you're going to be outdoors, which I think the entire world today is outdoors because it is the 4th of July and so much is happening. 85 Inner Harbor, 85 Dundalk, 86 down at Curtis Bay. Again, this area is where we already saw some high humidity this morning, and so it felt like about 90 degrees about 6 o'clock this morning. So you can see how much heat is out there to contend with. We do have extreme heat warning one more time for today. This will be the last day of the extreme heat warnings all the way through 9 o'clock tonight, and that's with temperatures above 100 degrees. Feel like temperatures up to 110 this afternoon. Timing for your day for today, we'll be watching for some of those storms to pop up this afternoon and this evening, but we'll top out above 100 degrees. When you factor in that humidity, again, it'll feel about 105 in some locations. 4th of July could be the hottest on record. The record's 100 on the dot there at BWI. We're likely to break that this afternoon. Radar and satellite looks pretty quiet now, but that'll be different this afternoon. We'll see those storms popping up, those temperatures topping out in the lower range of 100 degrees in many areas, unless you're right along the water here or out west towards the mountains where it's going to be into the upper 80s. Overnight for tonight with a few leftover showers and storms will be into the mid-range of the 70s out there. And then tomorrow back into the 90s. These are highs tomorrow. Finally, in the low 90s. Who would have thought at least that we would be celebrating low to mid range of the 90s, but it's going to feel just as sticky and warm out there because the humidity is going to be off the chart and the rain chances will be high. Now here's Futurecast. We're going to walk you through it a couple of times here as we head looking at a couple of models. This is one for for this afternoon at 5 o'clock. Notice all the storm activity down here south of Baltimore along the bay. So if you're headed down to Glen Burnie maybe for some fireworks this evening, just watch out for some of that options. We'll also see some up to the north of us across the state line into Pennsylvania. We take a break in the overnight. Then tomorrow we fire it back up again into the atmosphere. This is 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Looks like our rain chances tomorrow will be even higher than they will be for today, and that'll continue into Monday. Monday's rain chances actually start into the morning here and continue into the afternoon. Monday's going to be a really wet day out there for us. So again, we're going to break the pattern of the heat. We're going to bring in some wetter conditions for us over the next several days out there, so do plan that accordingly. Now, high pressure will be moving in out on offshore for us, and so that stormy weather conditions will continue for the next several days out there for the work week. In fact, the rain chances here, plot them out for the week. Notice how much we're going up on the chances here. Look at Monday, almost all rain there for Monday, 60% on Tuesday. Take a few breaks, then we bring it right back up into the end of the week. So promising news out there is that more rain is on the way. Here's that 7-day forecast again. You'll see those temperatures falling back into the 80s finally after the heat finally breaks.